remember the day very vividly. It was obviously May 5th, 2010, or 6th rather, and I was home his day off. I was part of an investigation team working in regular, just general investigations. I got a phone call from my wife, and she said, "Are you listening to the news?" And I said, "No, I was busy doing stuff around the house." And she said, "Turn the radio on. I think a policeman's been shot." And so I turned the radio on, still had her on the phone, and I heard the news reports coming in. So I called the station right away. I ended up speaking to an inspector who said, "Yeah, someone's been shot. I don't have any details yet, but everybody's coming in." So I just basically threw on some work clothes and rushed in, and came in through the side door on Goyle Street, came up the stairs, two at a time, and I ran by the same inspector I'd seen on the talked to on the phone, and he told me that John Atkinson had been shot and killed at Paulette and Seminole, and we're getting everybody together. So that was the first time I had actually put a face and a name to it, and quite frankly, there was really no time to sit back and do an aha or oh my God moment. Almost everybody to a T came in and got right to work, and it was just an overwhelming team formation that played out, and we got things moving. When you look at the entire situation from the minute we got in there, the outpouring of support from the community was tremendous. You know, our families obviously got behind us and you know, dropping off food baskets for people that were working around the clock, but people from all walks of life and all factions of the community were coming in and providing us with food and beverage and so that we could get through this time. And on the day of the funeral, you know, London Police comes down and takes over patrolling our city streets so all of our people can go and attend the funeral mass. And those are some of the more poignant things that, you know, you reflect upon, and at the times of need that people are here to help, and they do great things to make sure that the people that need to do the work are able to do it. So those are the things that I reflected upon it, and to this day still remain fairly poignant in my mind. In the situation that John, you know, was presented in, I mean, we deal with those types of things on a daily basis. It's, you know, approaching people on the street, suspicious activity, and for it to turn into what it became, you know, and him dying, it was like, you know, why did it happen? How did it happen? How could it happen? You know, those types of questions come into your mind, and they play with your mind a little bit, because you take for granted that you're gonna, you know, say goodbye to your wife and kids in the morning and have dinner with them that night. And when you strap on this uniform, that's no guarantee that that's going to happen on any given day. You know, 99% of the time it is, but for whatever reason, these things do happen. And that's kind of what was kind of my moment, like with all the different dangerous things that I had gotten myself involved in over the years, and I came out relatively clean, so to speak. You know, John basically is gassing up his car and sees some suspicious activity and engages a couple of people who he feels are acting inappropriately, and it ends up in him dying. So there's really no understanding to it. I think it brings a lot of awareness to our people, in the sense that you need to be aware of your surroundings and prepared to deal with those types of confrontations at a moment's notice, because there are really sometimes no telltale signs that this is where this is heading.